Tony, to that point, we were talking about the current situation in the National Football League regarding the running back position as a whole. It just seems extremely difficult the way that the rookie contracts are structured, et cetera. So some of these guys like Saquon and you mentioned Adrian Peterson, you're going to get paid out of the gate, but then by that third, fourth year, your body could potentially start wearing down, and you're like, man, I'd like to get that even bigger money deal and take care of my family, that generational wealth, that opportunity to really be paid what you're worth. And a lot of teams for a long time now have been shying away from that. Is there a fix for this?
Baseball glove. I like I said, the saturation. It's not just, and it's not even just. I don't see any undervalue in a running back. We need you. We need you in pass protection. We need you receiving. We need you in the tough yards. But I can get one of you in the fourth round next year. So uh, as long as I can get one in the fourth round that can come right in and play as a rookie, why am I going to pay you? Why? And so the problem, no, that the saturation at the running back position, I can get one from anywhere, any university. Every university is gonna have a back, not a quarterback. I can't start going D2 and drafting. I can't put that's kind of tricky. But running back, no, I can find one. I don't even have to. I can just wait in the draft. I don't. I'll worry about that in the second round. I'm not even really looking.
That's true. The usage of running backs, even in college, I know when we think about Alabama and the different receivers that they put in the league, that's been a focus. But look at the running backs and you just look at the ratios that they used to play on their offensive side of the game. They were a 60-40 running the ball team. Even if they had a running back by committee, like they believed in the running backs, whether they were physical, big. I mean, Heisman Trophy winners all through and through. But I mean, obviously the focus on their receivers. But that's another program that kind of built their identity around the running backs, like and had success.
Justin, you've been a player, obviously, but you've been on the office side of things in multiple levels of football. To the question I was just asking Tony, is there a way to correct this from that side of the fence?
Oh, I mean, from the team building side of the fence, I think Tony hit it on the head. Like, if I'm being completely honest, is you have to figure out where your leverage is and lean into that, right? So, like, what he's saying is like playing another sport, moving up. But like from the actual team standpoint, I'm thinking you want to make yourself as versatile as possible. But like the saturation of the market is supply and demand. Like Tony said, like there's a lot of running backs. Like before we got on the show, you go to every neighborhood in America, there's a running back legend that didn't make it out. That was probably better than the one that did make it out. And so we just talk about all these guys that get into the fold and you see more running back by committee. I don't know if there's a way to fix it because it benefits the team. Like since the new CBA and everything, like from a team standpoint, I don't have to pay a running back $20 million a year because I can find one comfortably. Like there's not too many running backs that can hold me hostage unless they're bringing another level dynamic to my offense that changes my win shares and all those different things. So, I mean, it's to the team's advantage. So really the real answer is like, would running backs ever unify to have like a united stance against what's going on to demand something else? I don't know if they have the leverage to do that.
Now there is the NFL proven performance escalator, the PPE clause, however you want to describe it. Is that something that you think we could see utilized more in the near future now that this outcry has come out?
You could see it, but at the same time, the rest of the players probably have to agree to forfeit their player performance bonus. There's a lot of offensive linemen, defensive backs, middle linebackers that go undrafted or get drafted in the 6th, 7th round that deserve that money as well. So like there's a level of coming together as a union and making the demands built for the future and not just the immediate future.
And I mean, player performance bonuses still do nothing for the short lifespan of a running back. That's still a day-to-day contract as far as I'm concerned. So I got to put up or I don't get paid. But Justin Herbert just got 268 million. I can't even hang out with that man. Saquon Barkley's the top back. He can't hang out, with the guys who are top players. His bank account set up different. He can't hang with them guys, man. And that's unfortunate. You're one of the biggest names in sports in this world, but you can't hang out with your counterparts because they got too much more money than you. You might want to ask them for a job.
The left tackle is the next day you come in. It's like the guy blocking for you. It's like, hey, we value you. Like, but
right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, that's the part that's confusing to me. All right, we value offensive linemen. I mean, if I get 20 carries a game, the other 40 plays, I'm an offensive lineman. So a running back is an offensive lineman. I protect the quarterback. If I don't protect the quarterback, he's getting hit. I am just as important in this offense as an offensive lineman.
Now that's a different argument I haven't heard yet. Like where like I protect the
I don't see
quarterback.
how. I had linebackers running down my throat. So if Winston Justice missed this guy, I got to get a good chip block on Michael Strahan. I saw this go down. Michael Strahan gave us, or O.C. Umenyor gave us like 6.5 sacks. And now it's the running back's job to get a chip and then still get into our route out the backfield to be the quarterback's, outlet. The position is valued. There, miss a block at running back and see how hot your coach is.
Mhm.
You are extremely important. You're not hidden on the field,
Mhm.
but it's saturated. It is saturated. I talk to little kids now, everybody, and I'm like, yo, kid, work on your back pedal. Little fast kids that play run. Hey, make sure you're backpedaling, kid. Try that safety position out. Don't just play running back, man. You're
Well,
putting a lot of eggs in a shaky basket.